How you doing, Andy? How you doing,
About
Andy?
Russ.
All right, mate.
Got me unawares there, stuffing my face with crisps.
What crisps are they, mate?
Nah, just Walkers there. I'm trying to cut out crisps.
Oh, yeah.
I've done quite well last week, and then I got up at 1:15 this morning and watched the boxing, and I had the munchies there, so I've got a box of crisps in my sheds, and about
Yeah.
3 packets, and then I got in the nuts, got in the healthy mixed nuts. I thought that's better for me than crisps, so I
Good,
just needed something to wake me up,
good man.
and a couple of wee bodies,
What do you think to
Mm.
Lawrence Okolie at the moment? He's doing well, and he just won Bridgeweight, and he's looking for a big fight. Do you reckon him and Dillian's a good fight?
That'd be a good step up to heavyweight for him, wouldn't it? That'd be a good introduction to the heavyweight scene for Lawrence Okolie, I think. And I think Lawrence Okolie would do him,
Yeah.
I heard he's going to be fighting the heavyweight anyway, is that? So he's won the Bridgerweight title, but he's just going to move up to heavyweight now, is that
Yeah, yeah.
correct?
Well, that's where Dowie's in it now, and Joe G's got a good position running Mike Tyson gym for Turkey, hasn't he? Out
Hmm.
in Riyadh or wherever it is. So Joe's in a good position. Lawrence will be going for Lolly, won't he? Now it's about getting readies in it now. It's about revenue in it.
Yeah.
Joe G's a smart cookie. He's got him a world title, changed his style completely, got him believing in himself. And look at him now, he's motoring, isn't he? Big Lawrence.
Yeah, it could be a danger man, eh?
Well, he won't be having to make weight, will he, all the time? I mean, imagine him,
Mm.
14 stone 4. You know what I mean? There'd be no on him, would there?
Yeah. Now he'll be fully fit, strong, and healthy at
Yeah.
heavyweight. So, what do you reckon he'll come in at? About 17 stone?
17 Clementines.
Mm. That'd be a good weight for him, yeah. That'd be.
That's what I think. But, people might say, oh, Porky, we don't agree. We don't agree with you. Well, he's not going to want to not have a big frame, is he, for a big man? What is he, 6'6.5", isn't he? He's a big unit. Do you know what I
Why?
mean?
Mm.
He's going to want to try and get up to 17 Clem, isn't he can move a bit for a big one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. He's not to be underestimated. Him. That horrible style he had though was not fan friendly, were it?
No. I mean, he was just when he fought. Was it Bill and Smith? When he fought him, I thought his backhand was slow and everything. It just looked messy, didn't it? It just looked horrible. But when I seen him fighting that, was it Rosansky or whatever he was, the Polish guy, he just came out and annihilated him. Didn't last long, but you could see the improvements in him, even though it didn't last very long.
Yeah, big Lawrence though. Before he went to Joe Gallagher's, he was like an octopus, wasn't he? Really?
Yeah. Who was it? Ernie Terrell used to get called the octopus, was he? When he fought Ali.
Yeah, yeah. And Ernie Tyrrell, that's the name from the past, isn't it? He was WBA champion, wasn't he? Ernie Tyrrell.
What's my name? That's what Ali kept shouting at me. He refused to call Ali,
Yeah,
kept calling Ali Clay, didn't he?
yeah. Well, listen, Ernie Tyrrell were no mug. He'd be a world champion now. He's spank a load of
Oh,
these.
aye.
Can you imagine what Ron Lyle would do to some of these today? He'd just put them on button moon, wouldn't he?
Yeah. He was a big puncher, wasn't
Ask Kent what Ron Lyle would do to this lot.
he? He
Kent
clipped
would
them
give you
all.
a full breakdown, wouldn't he, Kent? We know Kent, don't we?
Oh, my.
How are you doing, Kent? Hope you well. We're having Kent back on this week. Back where he belongs, on his perch. Women love him, men want to be him.
He's brilliant, Kent. He's the hardcore.
We love Kent. Kent, we love you.
He's the man.
We'll get Burnsy back on as well. Chris Burns, he's been swerving it and he's upset with boxing, Burnsy. They all got like Julian and Rico, haven't they? Who'd have thought
All drifting away.
I started a channel with Rico and Julian were on a couple of years and it sent him mad.
Julian's a good guy for the technical breakdowns. Yeah, he's a
Both good, aren't they, man, Julian? But
oh brilliant.
passionate about the sport. You feel like it's kicking sand in your face all the time, don't you?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? What did you think to me?
that's what.
What did you think to me swim, Andy?
Good stuff. Right? It's good swimming in the sea. Yeah, no sharks. I take it.
Well, get to shape of me, kid.
Good shape. Aye. I was just waiting on a giant squid coming up and dragging you away.
I tell you what, mate. I tell you what, red hot with 36, mate, and I went in to see. Yeah, well, like ice.
Oh, it's lovely, yeah.
Like ice, mate. I had to swim
I,
right faster to get me some. Going back, I thought I got stuck in some seaweed, to be honest.
I remember, well, it must be 20 years ago.
I needed it.
20 years,
Go on.
20 years ago, me and my mate Big Dave went away out to Gran Canaria and just, I think it's Amadores Beach it's called.
Big Dave, it's not that big black dude with afro off at Pot Noodle advert, is it? I remember Big Dave's Pot Noodle, it was a massive one.
I remember.
I remember my mate scrapping on Wonders in Armley over a Big Dave Pot Noodle.
No, it's not him, no. And it was, I was, there's a man-made beach and it was like, I think the pedal was further out. I was out swimming. I swam away out to the pedal bit and came back and he says, where you been? Where did you go? I said, I swam out to that net out there. I foolishly thought it was some kind of net, like across the end of the beach, like open the mouth to the beach. And he goes, there's no net out there. And I says, there's no net out there to stop sharks and that coming in. And he's like, no. And I'm like, all right. I'm not going back out there. And the guy we're living with, he told us Gordon, he told us there's a big hammerhead shark caught just round the corner at the harbour the week before, eh?
Never.
But it only bother you if you're bleeding, I suppose.
Okay. Andy, tell me about Bricktop. Is he back on his perch?
He's firmly propped up on his perch, I would say, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Eddie looks like
he's everywhere, isn't he?
Eddie's playing second fiddle, isn't
he? He is. Eddie's like his butler, eh? Seem to be getting on well, eh? Is it an act? There's people, somebody was questioning Eddie the other day, is it his fake relationship with Bricktop?
No, then, mate, if they got paid, they'd jump in bed with an alligator. If you paid them.
That's it.
You paid him
for money, eh?
They'd say, do you know what, I'm going to risk it. You know, like that film with Roger Moore when he jumps off that island, Live and Let Die, and he does that stunt. He jumps over 4 crocodiles. If you give them enough money, they'd have a go at that then, wouldn't they? Bricktop. They'd roll dice, wouldn't they? Eh? Eddie Hills, they'd be thinking at Lolly, wouldn't they? You know, all of them, wouldn't they? Big Ron, Dennis Hobson, Big Ron would be there, wouldn't he be saying, you know what? I've had some right footwork in my day when I played for Dennerby. Big Ron would fancy his chances, wouldn't it? All of them, wouldn't they? Brassers.
All of them go away. Bricktop, he's hard as nails, isn't he? Hard as nails.
That's what?
Bricktop, he's hard as nails, isn't he? Like you said before, he'd survive a nuclear holocaust.
He'd survive a nuclear blast, Bricktop, wouldn't he? He's like a cockroach, isn't he? Survive, wouldn't he?
That's it.
He's like the house at Vegas, isn't the house always wins, doesn't he? As long as you keep playing enough, the cardinal rule is to keep them at the tables. Because the longer they're there, the more they lose, isn't it?
Yeah.
With odds stacked. And that's Bricktop's game. The longer he stays in the game, the more the odds roll onto Bricktop's lap, don't they?
And he is a gambler, isn't he?
Well, listen, he played a better game than Eddie Hills, didn't he? If they want to play a big businessman, they played, and the best man lost. The best promoter, Eddie's the better promoter, and he's the bigger mouth. The best man lost, didn't he? They played, and the best man lost. He played long game, didn't he, Warren? He regrouped, didn't he?
Oh, aye.
Got to give him credit.
Patient, eh?
We have to give him credit. We know he's a shit house. Bricktop, we know you're a shit house, end of. But we're going to give you credit. Do you know what I mean? Other YouTube channels are not going to say that. But we know. But he's done well, and he's got that motor of a time, eh, now for future. He's got Daniel Dubois, hasn't
Yeah.
he? You know,
I think he'll beat Joshua as well.
yeah, you've got Fury's got another bite at Usyk if he grows some arsehole. Do you know what I mean? So he's in
Yeah.
position, isn't he? You know, he's lost Joyce, he's done now. Derek's hovering around for crumbs. The future's bright. The
He's got
future
his,
is slaughtered pigs.
that's it. He's got Zhang and Parker as well, hasn't he?
Eh?
I think he's got Zhang and Parker as well, doesn't he?
He'll have them tied down, brick top with one hand behind his back, mate. He'll have them what with one hand behind his back while he's rubbing that dint in his head with his other hand. That's what Bricktop will be doing, mate. I'll not bother him, mate. And he'll be driving. He'll be doing that, mate, while sat driving his roller with his fucking with his toes. Telling you, hey.
With his horse box in the back full of pigs, eh?
Well, sometimes when I hear about these missions that on TV, right, where they go in behind enemy lines, you know, like that Grenada mission and Iraq and stuff like that. I always see things like that, and I think that Bricktop did that. I do, mate. I sometimes think, you know, I bet he did that. Him, he's amazing. Isn't he? The Amazing Adventures of Bricktop. Do you know
He's
what I
like
mean?
boxing special forces, eh?
What? Do you know,
He's like the special
He
forces in
makes
box.
Ant Middleton and Tony Bellew look tame, doesn't he?
SBS Special Bricktop Services or
I'm
Special
starting to
Boxing.
believe now that if the Cobra got at it with Bricktop, you know, it'd be a life and death. Do you know what I mean?
You
Hey,
could charm the Cobra, eh? Maybe a snake charmer as well, eh?
the man's had a crew been shot with a Kruger by whoever, you know, 35 years ago, lost half a lung and that, and still bounced back, didn't he? Yeah, you've got
Nah,
to
there's no
give
keeping
him
him down.
credit.
There's no keeping him down.
There's no keeping it down. Oh, look at Bob Arum.
He's the same, eh? He keeps going, doesn't he? Still going strong at 90. Was he 91 or 92 or something?
Bob Arum, man, Jesus. He's doped up all day, you know. He's walking. Bob Arum can listen. This is a true story, right? Do you know Bob Arum? Do you know why they call him the Bob Father? Right? He's like Howard Marks. He can roll a cone, you know, a cone, an ice cream cone spliff. Bob Arum can do that, right? 100, like Howard Marks. He's a genius, Bob Arum. That's why he's known as the Bob Father.
Must be good for you, that stuff, because Willie Nelson, he knows smokes a pile of marijuana as well. He's in his 90s as well, isn't
So does Snoop Dogg.
he? Mm,
Do you know what I mean? So there's no wrong with green, mate. It's from the earth.
that's it.
You know what I mean? There's too many people knock it, mate. We'll go get an habit on brown and then keep that going at 200 200 subs a day for 10 years. Then talk to me about money. Add that up. Add that up. But
Mike Tyson's, that's his main business, isn't it? Marijuana.
oh god, yeah. Hey, listen, what about Eubank Jr.? What's going on there, Andy? Come on.
I read somewhere he's got was it Ben Shalom said he's got a fight lined up, but he couldn't say who it was. I don't know.
Ben
I don't know who
Shalom.
it is.
Ben Shalom couldn't line around the drinks up, mate. He couldn't put 7
Just
drinks
up the
on a
brewery.
tray without dropping him in, could he, Ben Shalom? Adrian fucking Mowell. That's what he is, mate. Hey, what's happening with Jack Massey? Is he going to get a fight? He's like the guy that don't get a mention, isn't he, at cruiserweight?
He'll be another avoided fighter there.
He's avoided Jack Massey. I'm telling you, right? So they want IBO and relinquished it to get stuck into Parker, and they give Parker all Parker's had, and now they're saying
Aye.
ready for a world title shot. So what about Jack Massey? There's all these others
Yeah.
that get losses and get brought back. Look how many times Derek been brought back. He's like Michael Myers in Halloween series, isn't he? Derek. He's getting brought back, doesn't he? The only thing worse than him is these fucking Essex Boys films. They keep bringing more out, don't they?
Just keep rebooting them, eh? Del Boy reboot.
Hey, or these Expendables with Sylvester Stallone with his walking stick and his stretched about face, eyebrows stuck on, and a sewn on wig.
I seen a picture of him as fat as a pig the other day.
Oh,
Sylvester Stallone.
is he as fat as a pig now? Sly. Is he?
Aye. Yeah. Yeah, well, the picture I saw him, I can't remember what the caption was, but he's getting on the way. Is he no late 70s now?
Have you seen Nazim Abid now?
He's is he still big? Well, he's not tall, is he? But
Big. Big. He's a big. He's a BBW, mate.
the last time I saw him, he looked like he'd eaten the whole kebab shop. No, he was.
Go on, mate. What? What?
So the last time I saw him, he looked like he'd eaten the whole kebab shop. He was huge, yeah.
Listen,
He looked
mate.
like he'd been in an eating competition with Big Johnny Fisher.
Listen, mate. I seen him walking, mate. I swear to God. I seen him walking out this arena. Look, mate. He looked like he shit his pants when he were walking. Mate. I swear to God, he's that fat. He's as fat as I was, and
Right.
I want that bad. But because he's about 4 foot, he looked like he shit his pants. We were walking and getting in this SUV. You know what I mean? I swear to God, it's as big as a house.
He needs to sort himself out, or he'll not live long enough to see his laddie, his
Well,
son.
that's what happens, mate. You got to
Right.
look after yourself. You got to look after yourself, haven't you, mate?
Health's wealth, aye, that's it.
Mate, it's not to go out 90 minutes with your dogs, is it? Do you know what I mean?
No.
500 sit-ups, bit of a lightweight session, and eat healthy. Train smarter.
Yeah.
If I can do it, anybody can. You know, that's what I say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so what do you reckon to Eubank? Do you reckon he needs to get a move on?
Oh, aye. I think we said before, his career's just stopped and started, isn't it? It's just stagnated. It's like he's stuck in a traffic jam, and he's getting a wee bit further, and then he seems to get a wee bit of momentum, and then it all grinds to a halt again, doesn't it? It's disappointing. I think he's got wasted potential.
Yeah, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, how old's he now? 34. I mean, his old man was retired 2 years at that age, wasn't he? So he's just, I don't know. It seems to always be in some kind of management dispute about he's moving promoters and what. No, it never seems to. There's no any sort of flow to his career, is there? It's disappointing. There's a lot of. I think it's a lot of wasted talent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it, for him really, because he knows he's not going to win a world title. If he gets beat for a world title, he's finished. Could get knocked about, and he just wants to dine out off his name. But in my opinion, he's pouncing off the sport. He's pouncing, mate. He's not making an effort to do anything. He's just hanging about for big crumbs, like the rest of them. They're talking a good game, all of them.
Yeah, he needs to knuckle down, eh? And that's well, if he's with boxer, he might get a Saudi fight now because he's got his foot in the door there, I believe, as well, hasn't he? Shalom.
I mean, what about Josh Kelly, Liam Smith? What do you think to that?
That'll be a good fight, I think. I favour Josh Kelly to win that one, I would say.
I do. I think Beefy's finished me. I think he could. I think that what best of him, that Eubank fight, the win. That was best of him. Do you know what I mean? I think after that, no left. He blew up too much, didn't he? Had to take 3.5 stone off.
That was probably his last hurrah, wasn't it? When he beat Eubank.
Yeah, I think it was, and I think it's a shame, really. But he's had a good career. But if he's a millionaire, he's probably getting probably what 300 grand or something for Josh Kelly. Do you know what I mean? You're not
Yeah,
getting much more than that. Josh will
yeah,
be
it's
probably less.
yeah. He could be going places if Josh Kelly does a number on him, he should get himself lined up for a good fight after that.
Yeah, Josh Kelly a bit favourite for me in that. It's fresher, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, is do you
Is
think
that coming up soon? Is
eh?
that coming up soon, that fight, is it?
Yeah. Do you think Crusher Ben, right? Do you think he's gonna come out soon and confess?
He's got to do something next. It's just dragged on and on and on and on. It's monotonous. I think everybody's just fed up with it now, aren't they? Everybody's. Um, I mean, was that 2 years now?
Yeah, it's 2 years since first one. It's just I think they're hoping it's gonna go away, but there's chinks in armour with him, people are saying. I mean, Crusher's gonna want to blame somebody, isn't he, really? Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean? I mean, he could have had it all over and done with now, couldn't he? Say it's a mistake or something. Do you know what I mean? And it took a six
yeah.
monther.
Old Eubank was blaming his team, wasn't he?
Well, it's all a mess now, isn't it? It's all a bit of a mess. But we're gonna see, aren't we? We're gonna see. But you've got to feel a little bit for Crusher with bad advice, aren't you?
Yeah,
Do
because
you think?
he's still, what's he? Is he 28 now or something? He's still quite young, isn't he? So,
Yeah,
but he's got to get a move on if he's going to do anything for this, for being a small fighter, isn't he? He's not going to be. He's not got years and years left, is he? He's got to start getting some momentum now if he is going to fight again or whatever. But I don't think he's. I think he's going to be a feather duster man now. From what I've seen in that other two fights he had in America,
you reckon?
and that proof's in the pudding there, isn't it? One minute he's knocking everybody out, gets caught or failed a drugs test, whatever happened, and then he has two fights back and he's not putting a dent in anybody, any of the guys, and they weren't the top level guys. Yeah, he was shouting about fighting Boots Ennis and Crawford, everybody, when he was naming all the big names, but unless that's just for
Yeah,
name association, get his name out there.
yeah, yeah. It's craziness. What do you think to Terrence Crawford then last night?
Before I hadn't seen much of Mazrimov, and I looked at some videos of him, and I thought he looked decent. Then I realised he's like one of the guys that's got a like Usyk and Beterbiev and that. He's got a big amateur career. Um, so he ain't no mug, even though he's only had 10 fights or 11 fights or whatever he's had. But I thought Crawford just edged it. Um,
He didn't have it all his
I
own
could
way,
make,
did he?
no. And I think I made a wee video before it looking at it. I says, I thought it'd either be a late stoppage for Crawford or he could be taking the distance for the first time in a long time. Just because he has been knocking everybody out doesn't mean he's going to knock this guy out.
Well,
So,
what we're
in
waiting
my
at the
mind,
for? So we're 154.
154, yeah.
Yeah.
But I still think you could give Canelo a good fight. I mean, I think Madrimov's a very good fighter, very tough fighter, and technically sound. I think it's no way just going up to 154 and fighting an average 154 guy. He's gone up there and fought probably as good a guy as you'll get at that weight. And for him to step up to that weight, and he's not taking a warm up fight with anybody, and he's jumped straight in there. But he is an elite fighter, Crawford. He's got to be one of the top pound for pound. Probably him and Usyk are the top two pound for pound. But he did, like you say, he didn't have it all his own way. But he pulled it. He knew he was. He knew it could have been going no right. The way he came out in the 12th, didn't he? He probably should have come out a few rounds earlier, doing more of that, up in his work rate a bit. But he is a great fighter, Crawford. But he is getting on a wee bit now as well. But I still think he's one of the top guys.
Do you think
But
sorry, go on.
Madrimov's definitely one for the future, isn't he?
Yeah. Do you think that Crawford's gone as far as he can with weight at 154, or do you think he could squeak one at 160?
I think he could probably squeak one at 160. I think
Like Oscar De La Hoya did.
he wasn't getting thrown about. He wasn't getting out manhandled. I don't think to any great extent, was he? And that guy's a strong guy, 154 Mardimov, isn't he? There's a lot of folk calling him before, describing him as a beast or a monster or whatever before it. And no, he is a strong. So he was holding Crawford was more than holding his own one, wasn't he? So I thought Crawford just won it. So, but like you say, he didn't have all his own way. It was a very competitive fight.
Yeah, he's an all-time great though, Crawford, isn't he now, isn't he?
Ah, yeah, yeah.
You know, give him best
I think I
fight
won a
out.
tenner at the bookies.
You what?
I think I won a tenner at the bookies on that one.
You know who gave him best fight out of all Brits? Ricky Burns.
Ricky Burns, me and my pal were just talking about that the other day. He actually went back and watched that fight again.
Ricky Burns gave
Uh,
him all he got, mate, in that fight, mate.
Good fighter, Ricky Burns. I think he's underrated. He was a 3-weight champion himself, wasn't he?
Class act.
And when I saw him fight tragically the late Willie Lemond, there was a last year he fought him. He still looked classy. He still had all the moves. Even despite being, I think he's 40 now, isn't he? 40 or 41. He still looked good, eh? But
Willie,
it just shows
Willie,
you
Willie done Curtis Woodhouse, Willie. They had a good fight.
Willie Lemond, yeah.
Yeah, Curtis.
Willie was going to be fighting again, I believe, but and then tragedy struck him, didn't it? Unfortunately.
Yeah. God bless Willie.
Yeah.
Come on.
Great servant to boxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard
Well,
I heard Billy Nelson talking about. He was talking about Ricky Burns fighting Crawford. He really rates Crawford. Billy Nelson, but he was talking. He says he's the best fighter he's seen in the flesh.
yeah. What about Martin Bakole's win?
He is a monster. He proved why he's the most avoided fighter in heavyweight boxing, didn't he? He's got it all. I think who can beat him? He's got fast hands. He's got a jab similar to Larry Holmes, and he's got a right stabbing jab, and he can take a shot, and he's just what's he 20 stone 6'6". He is a big monster, man. He was Anderson shot just seemed to bounce off him, didn't they?
Do you know what?
That was fight of the night for me. Yeah, fight of the night.
Do you know what Billy Nelson's doing now? He stood at Penthouse. He's got his cock out, and he's lagging on everybody that slagged him off.
Well, he's quite right to do that, because I like Billy Nelson.
He'll be lagging on what's he called now?
The God.
Ultratech Sports Raw. He'll be lagging on Ultratech because Ultratech gives him a bit of stick, doesn't he?
All right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ultratech. Ultratech don't do out now. I used to like his channel. Ultratech, come back. Please don't leave YouTube, Ultratech. Please don't leave. But yeah, he used to give him some stick. But Billy Nelson's had a right touch there, hasn't he? They are in the mix now, aren't they? Oh my God.
Oh, aye.
They've already done Yoker, haven't they? Done Yoker, and now Anderson took their zeros. Listen, Martin Bakole, they've got to get their payday now, haven't they? Come on.
Oh, aye. Fair play to him, and he always talks well. He's always respectful, Martin Bakole, isn't he? He's like Billy Nelson in a way. He just tells it like he is. He's saying he's smashing folk up and sparring, and I could quite believe it, because the proof's in the pudding. He's just gone in against the next great thing from America.
Yeah, have you seen the size of his plates of meat? Jeez, when he got in ring, I thought, what's he got stuck on his feet there? They want his feet on his feet. I had to double check with my eyes because they were out my brains. I was looking, I thought, am I off my head here? What's going on here? And I looked, there were feet. They're like these big ginormous things. Like divers when they jump in the sea.
Flippers.
Flip flops, don't they? Well, what's he got flip flops on for? I'm
I
not
tell you
seeing
what, he's got fast.
is what?
He's got fast hands as well. He's a complete fighter, I think.
It's a complete summer.
Who's going to want to fight him though? You can see why he's avoided it.
Nobody.
Nobody. I think he'd give Usyk a hard fight. I think Usyk would probably struggle. I
Usyk
think Usyk would
timing,
struggle with his styles
man.
more than
Timing
Fury's styles.
knots.
Yeah.
Second
Sorry.
timing. Second timing knots, man. His feet are stuck in glue, mate. Come on, 20 Clemmer. Come on.
That doesn't seem to hinder. That doesn't seem to hinder him though, does it?
20 Clementines. Usyk could just get his bow and arrow out, wouldn't he? And just start firing them in, wouldn't he? Come on.
Start pinging him.
Hey?
I think.
Usyk,
Who do you think?
Usyk won't need a machine gun for him. He just get bow and arrow out. Come
How do you
on.
think he got on with Fury?
I tell you what, I think he'd do Fury.
I think he would.
State of Fury lately, Mr. Flabby, Mr. Blobby. You know what I mean? Fat as a pig Michelin man.
You'd probably only give Usyk a chance against him. Somebody else was suggesting he fought Zhang. That's the Battle of the Giants, isn't it? Clash of the Titans. That two fight.
Zhang and Bakole is a good fight, isn't it?
Oh, aye, that's a cracking fight.
With reinforced ring.
Two monster men, eh?
Ian John Lewis as referee.
Yes.
Bunts at side at ring. Bunts at side at ring with a semi on. Bunts is sex den. Hey.
Without his beard. Shave that beard, Bunchy.
Hey. Duke McKenzie at ringside, nodding dog. Hey.
And the guard fascinated by it all.
The gad there emptying one off into a flower pot. Hey.
The guard is a fascinator.
Hey. Doing that stupid pose he does with his fingers, like them victory finger things that he does, pointed inwards. Like some complete and utter weirdo.
Like a pound shop gangster rapper.
Hey? The man's a complete and utter weirdo, mate. Where did they get him from, him? Where did they dig him up from?
Well, Terry seems to like him, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, but when Terry meets people, like, he likes them. He might be critical, meets them, he likes them then. So you tend to see that when you meet people in real life, should we say, and not this social media bubble thing, people are all right. You make assumptions. You might be one at boys. I've heard he likes a night out. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't act like you're from the streets when you're not. You're a posh boy.
He was into character, eh? God character.
Right. It's like Eddie Hill's trying to be a geezer. You're not that man. You're not about that life, Eddie. You're not experienced in that life. Stop it. You weren't a prodigy at super heavyweight as an amateur. Stop it with your Eddie Hill stories. Don't exist. Eddie Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Hills. It's nearly as bad as that one. Ladies and gentlemen, the Smiths.
Eddie pretending he's a diamond geezer. Remember the Fast Show when they had the posh people going, "Hello, we are Cockneys." That'd be like Eddie Hills.
Eddie's lost it lately, hasn't he? He's just an agent for Bricktop, and he's Bricktop's secret agent. That's all he is, isn't he?
Special Agent 007.
Secret agent and Spotty Frank Smith's Q, isn't he? You know what I mean?
The name's Hills, Eddie Hills.
Eddie Hills, fast bowler, steaming in like Bob Willis. Building up a head of steam like Bob Willis in Edinburgh in 1981. With a big Yeti haircut, steaming in against the wind. And it was all over when Bob Willis, building up a head of steam, what did he get, 8 for 34 or something? Skittled them out, didn't it, Aussie?
Eddie wouldn't want Eddie wouldn't want too much wind with his hair, eh? Hurricane force gales.
Hey, oh my God. Opening bat, well, anyway, opening bat, specialist fielder, opening bowler, wicket keeper. Do you know what? Dale Nichols is right, about Eddie. He's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Jack of all trades.
He's what?
He's a jack of all trades. Eh?
Yeah, I know.
You name it, he can do it.
There's no flies in Eddie. Right, I'm going to get off. Andy, it's been a pleasure. Hope you're well.
Yeah, good to see you again, pal. Good to be on.
All right, then, mate. You take care.
Don't forget,
Go on.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you want to check out our other channel, Porky's International YouTube, there's 16 videos on there now, soon to be more. All right, then. Go on. Peace out.
Good stuff. Take care, mate. See you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.